What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Texas Rangers report. And in this video, we are going over a 2022. I think that makes sense because going into next year, it'll be 2022 prospect overlook for the Texas Rangers. Because as of right now, I am pretty happy with the prospects that we have going into next season. The Rangers have done pretty well drafting. They've changed their draft philosophy. We took advantage of trades when people were at their highest, aka Joey Gallo, and drafted trades and international free agents. We've done those pretty well over the last few years. So I'm just going to be overlooking the top players in the organization. Starting off with Jack Leiter, and I'm going to work my way down. And there's my Vans box. I'm trying to do my best to create a background. But I also want to show you guys this bat. Old Hickory. And guess which player this is? DJ Peters. It's a little... it's backwards. But okay. This is a DJ Peters bat, and back whenever I was a ball boy for the Dodgers AA affiliate, Tulsa Drillers, I was ball boying for the Drillers. He cracked his bat. I took it home that night, and now it's kind of cool that he's with the Texas Rangers. This year, we'll see if they keep him. But going on to Jack Leiter. Obviously, the Rangers picked him with the 2021 MLB Draft with the second overall pick. Henry Davis went first, and it was a little surprising in my opinion, but still a great player. But I think Jack Leiter was the second best player in the draft. Marcelo Meyer could have been the best player. We'll see how this all unfolds. But I think, so obviously, some of our draft picks did play minor league ball after they got drafted. Jack Leiter wasn't one of those guys. He actually went back to college. I think he worked on schoolwork, but I don't think that's at the forefront of his mind, given that he is a pro baseball player now. But he still worked out with the Vanderbilt baseball team. They made it all the way to the College World Series, of course. And I'm not too worried about him because pros like Mike Minor, they work out at Vanderbilt in the offseason. And obviously Mike Minor, he was good for us. He's not like a Max Scherzer or a Clayton Kershaw, but he's still a solid MLB player. So it doesn't really worry me at all that he is with the Rangers. Also, he pitched 110 innings in college last year. But looking towards the future, what can we expect from Jack Leiter in the 2022 season? I think he could go to AA right away. So I think that the Rangers will give him an invite to spring training. I think it'd be dumb if they didn't. Obviously, we'll see what he does there. But I honestly think he's talented enough to where he could go straight to the MLB. No, that doesn't make... No, I don't mean straight to the MLB, but I think he could make the MLB next year. And then Cohen and Jack Leiter could debut same year. But do I think that really makes sense for the long term? No, we don't really need to rush him. And I think we'll have to see how the team's competing. The Rangers have said numerous times that they are willing to spend this year. We'll see what that really means, and if they do spend, how the team gels together, and if that correlates in wins. But I could definitely see, whenever the minor league season starts, I could see Jack Leiter playing in AA, and then kind of what Cole Winn did this year, okay? He basically played AA all year, and then they moved Cole Winn up to AAA because the AA season ended. AAA season's a little longer, so I could see Jack Leiter just being in AA all year and then going up to AAA to kind of prove himself. But I don't really think we need to rush it with him. This is our #1 overall pick. Well, our first round pick in 2021. He's hopefully going to be the ace on our competing teams in the future. I'm super high on Jack Leiter. He was my number one choice for the Rangers this draft. And with the Rangers' previous draft philosophies, taking college bats or just college players, polished college players in general, they obviously want them to get to the majors quickly, but I don't think there's a big or too big of a rush. So I think the expected MLB ETA for Jack Leiter could easily be 2023, with him actually making the club right out of spring training. But obviously we need to see how he performs. We need to see if he stays healthy, because if he doesn't perform and he's not healthy, that could obviously change a bunch of factors. But I'm super high on him. A lot of people in the organization are high on Jack, and I mean, it took a lot to sign him. So, um, I mean, I'm just super stoked. But I really hope the investment pays off, which I think it will.